You're just in there.
Yeah, I'm like right here. I got it right here. Boom. I got a bigger hard drive on the way, so I'm gonna have this all neater. So and I'm gonna have all your folders, every class we do saved up.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so, okay, where is it at? Boom, I got them right here. Oh yeah.
So Emilio Zapata.
Chapo, yeah, Chapo, that's his name. Chapo. He look like El Chapo.
No, he don't look like El Chapo.
Yeah, darker though. You know, he got the black. He got some black in him or whatever. A dark skin.
Well, he was probably about my complexion. But listen, his name Emilio Zapata. We need to know about him.
Okay, go ahead.
Emilio Zapata was the freedom fighter that influenced Che Guevara. He influenced, well, he told Pablo Escobar what to do. Not Pablo Escobar, the famous Mexican
Pancho Villa.
Pancho Villa. This who gave him orders.
Okay.
Pancho Villa didn't like him. But the people knew that this man right here was the one with the solution to the national problem. So he got sold out by Pancho Villa for a movie career. Right? So Pancho Villa was flirting with the president of Mexico, trying to fight for liberation. And they came to him first. So they wanted him to give them Pancho Villa, and he wouldn't give them shit. Because he's looking at Pancho Villa as a valuable asset to the liberation of the people. Right? So Pancho Villa not looking at it the same way as Emilio. He's looking for self-aggrandizement. He want to be a celebrity. So when he that's what ended up getting him hit by the military, because Pablo was, I mean, not Pablo, I keep calling him Pablo, but he was willing to negotiate with the El Politico, the political figures of the country that was setting up a legal fiction. Emilio Zapata was against it. Now, the thing about this, put in, go back to the search engine, because the Zapatista, Zappatista,
all together?
Yep.
Right here.
And Panthers. This was an alliance made coming from Tupac.
This black flag with the red flag.
No. What it's gonna be? It's gonna say Zapatista, and it's gonna say Panthers. One union. It's gonna have both of their logos gonna be tied together.
You see this book right here?
I don't see it.
Okay. You don't see it on here at all. Okay, all right, let's try that. Oh shit, that's okay. I see what's going on. Hold up. Let's try that. Okay, this might be.
Yep, there you go.
Okay, let me save it and blow it up for you real quick. Where is it? Yeah, I ain't even never seen nothing like this. This is my first time seeing this. The Mexicans and the Panthers going in. That's a kind of like the.
You gotta realize these Tupac people,
Mongolian.
Both lands is Tupac relatives.
Go ahead.
See what they say, Zampantera?
Yeah.
Right. So Zapatismo, Black Panther Party. Right? Scroll down to the bottom. You see that handshake?
Yeah. 2000. Right? Yeah.
Yeah. So that's when they made the treaty together to get the imposters off the land.
It's fire.
So you need to know this stuff so y'all know that when I be telling y'all, we've been working behind the scenes trying to get this shit unified at the top so we can tell the grassroots what's going on. Hey, now I'm telling the grassroots and I'm showing the receipts.
After that Mayan calendar date they come out with, the November 2012 thing, when it says that the world gonna end, it's really.
I think it was one day before the discovery of the Higgs boson. I think it was like December 20-something.
Okay, I know there was somebody was saying in 2012. They would say, "Oh, it's gonna happen in 2012."
That was the Mayan calendar came to an end to close the age out. It just started all over. They talking about what the Mayan calendar gonna do. Y2K ass shit. It just start the fuck over at the close of the age and reset automatic.
That's right. This shit powerful right here, man. I ain't never seen this right here. I ain't even know the Black Panthers connected with another our Brown family.
You want to know who else they connected with? Put in Weather Underground. Watch these billies.
Okay, let's do it. Weather Underground.
This is why I tell y'all I don't get into that skin-based shit, because these motherfuckers was fighting and going to prison for us, trying to help us out of a condition. They ain't even have to be in our business, but they was out there.
You see the I see the symbol like the W.
Yeah. You see that wanted picture, that wanted poster with the 3 people?
Yeah,
them was the leaders.
Right here.
Yeah. Them was the leaders. They was all had affiliations with the Black Liberation Army.
Uh-huh.
Right. Then another group we had an allegiance with, I can't think of the name of that motherfucking group. Right. So this was the wanted poster for the Weather Underground. They was leading the underground resistance in the Midwest. They was coming off of a college campus. I don't know if it was the University of Michigan or Michigan State, but they was broadcasting. They had an underground radio station. Back then, instead of hacking onto somebody's social media, you would go and create you a radio station that carries so many blocks, and then you had your little own broadcast. Right, this is what they was doing.
So Malcolm X was doing too. Malcolm X was doing it.
Right, because they understand the power of using the radio back then is like the internet now.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
Okay, now, go to
You got a couple more slides too on this thing too. You ain't go over like these like I don't know if it's right. You was going to go over these or not. Like
yeah, because these is castles they converted into prisons. This is where we was going next, because how do you hide a castle from the people who belong in the castle?
Right, turn it into a prison. That makes a lot of sense.
Turn it into a prison. This is a castle that was converted into a prison in 1866.
Wow, that's crazy.
Okay, let's go. Keep going. You might as well go in a row. This is Marquette Prison in upstate Michigan, right? This is supposed to have been built in the 1800s, but you can clearly see that this is around 1300s architecture. The only thing is new is the shingles. They used to be on the top ceramic roof tiles.
Yeah, you can
tell. They took the ceramic roof tiles off, and then they put modernized roofing on here. Probably had leaks or something because it's old as hell.
Yeah, you can tell the brick style the style of how they laid the bricks. If you study architect, you can tell it's like at least between 13 and 1400s.
Okay, let's look at the next one.
All right.
So they turning our prisons in jail. So what do you think they got in store for the royalty on the land?
Right.
Which prison? Okay, which prison? Joliet Correctional Facility. This is a prison, and it was a castle. You could tell it's clearly a castle.
Yeah.
But they converted it into a prison. Joliet Correctional Facility. Go to the next
one. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure which one this is. But this is another one of the castles they converted into a prison.
That's a big ass castle.
It's a big ass prison.
Damn.
Everything we built for good, they use for our demise. We got to use.
And that's in Philadelphia.
That's
like our stronghold. This was a stronghold for the Moors.
No, fuck the Moors ain't got nothing to do with this. What we talking about now? But wasn't no such thing as a Moor when this was going on.
Okay. So when we built this, around the time we built it, it's okay. We can say natives. We can say natives for people that don't like the word.
Yeah, because that's who built this shit. That's why there's no records of no slaves building none of these castles.
Yeah. This right here shit is real old, man. You can't tell me this shit ain't at least.
That's why it's conveniently, look, they conveniently keep saying everything is built in the early 1900s after slavery, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's no record of a workforce the size it would require building this village. They would have a whole village nearby.
Yeah. Yeah.
This shit old as hell.
This shit
okay, let's go to the next one.
At least 1200s. Okay. I think that was the last one. Besides the ones that I had already had for you laid out. This prison. Okay, hold on. Let me go back. All right. So, like, could you break down the prison that Bob and Larry Hoover them at? Because it's built like some kind of the Florence. See how it's built like a triangle? Mm-hmm. It's got to be some kind of alchemy. And then they underground and shit.
Listen, I tried to go there in the Astros, right?
Uh-huh.
It's the most dark and gloomiest shit you can imagine. I couldn't even get through the conjure they got around that motherfucker. And it's all dark.
Yeah, this shit is deep right here. There's two triangles. Actually, they got 3 pyramids shaped right here.
Yeah, most of the modern prisons is built like an X, look like an X from the air.
Uh-huh.
Right? Pull up Ionia Bellamy Creek.
All right, spell that for me.
Ioniia. New word. Bellamy. There you go.
I got it right there. All right, let me save this. Oh yeah, you finna. Hey, you going in, brother? Hey, y'all hit that like, hit that subscribe button, man. We're gonna show you brother some love. We dropping his cash app in the links every 5 minutes.
These modern prisons like this one finna show you was designed to be able to drop bombs from the air and know exactly where you hit.
What? Hold on, let me pull that joint up, man. Oh, I just hit it right here. Here we go.
See all of them,
like
the ones shaped like a Y?
Yeah.
Yeah, all of those is what you call the dorms. That's where the inmates sleep at.
It's damn sure some kind of alchemy going on there, bro.
You can see it.
They got 4 Ys in an octagon. Then they got like a circle in the middle. It's there. It's automatic alchemy when you start drawing pentagrams. I mean, when you start drawing like your ruins. These are ruins.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Listen to the word. What they trying to do to the people in there?
Ruin them.
Yep.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. Look at this shit. And it might be some sexual type alchemy too. The way it's shaped, like with the Y, you know, the Y chromosome. That's the male chromosome. The Y.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be like some kind of This right here is deep, right here, man. I'm about to look at this.
That's so they know which buildings they hit from the sky, though.
That's right. They hit the building with the Y. Hit the Y buildings.
Yeah.
Because that's where the inmates hit. So I don't want to say it because they don't want to say that, but I caught what you just said though.
So when they lock all the inmates up, you see the square buildings.
Yeah,
that's where the officer's supposed to report to. So in the national crisis where they have to get rid of the inmate population, they sound the alarm for emergency count, lock all of the inmates in, and then all of the officers will be seen running into the square buildings. And then not long after that, that's when they come through for their airstrike.
And they can run right here in this area right here.
That's for a heliport.
Oh, okay. To get them out of there.
Well, yeah, it depends on what they want to do with them. They go back after the bombing and get survivors. They helivac them to wherever they're going to imprison them after that. But that was an old plan that was scrapped under this new incoming system. Okay, now.
Oh yeah, what about Alcatraz, man? I got that one up there too for you.
Pull it up. Let's look at Alcatraz. Alcatraz is obviously a castle off the coast off the bay.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, let me get a better picture. Oh yeah. It's definitely a castle, man. I got a whole bunch of them up here too. These castles that's turning into prisons.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Alcatraz right here. Yeah, you can tell that was a fort. It was a fort.
Mm-hmm. That's what they said. They made turn the military base into a prison. But you got to remember, they're still old as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So they might say it was a military base, but when did it become the military base is the question.
Yeah.
Because it was probably one of our castles, and we probably had this one where we boat across. When we went to war, we took our whole family, dropped kids off in the South. When we say drop the kids off in the South, we mean from the Texas, Louisiana border all the way into Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And we was dropping kids off with Big Mama. That's why all of the plantations had all of the different mixes of kids, because we was coming from all tribes. Right. So this is how they filtered us out and merged in the Mongolian Hun hybrids that they had, and they was using the servants and passed them off as us to sign treaties.
Yeah, that make a lot of sense now. That make a lot of sense.
Right. So
like all of us
Lois and Clark is going to assess the lay of the land. We gotta remember, they went on that expedition because of the Louisiana Purchase. When they get to Louisiana Purchase, they get a land report from the French. From the French land report, they know that all of the people from the land went southeast. We going to fight guerrilla wars.
Oh, see, I didn't even make that connection, but that's what they do in piracy.
Right. Now, this is also being told to us in the public domain with an Admiralty flag.
The
Admiralty flag is, right. The Admiralty flag staked on the land under salvage law of the high seas to pillage the people on the land. Who idea was it? It had to be a pirate.
Who was the best pirates?
The conquistadors.
And who are they? I'm trying, because they in the comments dropping who it is.
Conquistadors is blackamoors and Tawny Moors, right? The Tawny Moors is the figurehead, the front of the blackamoors. The blackamoors don't want to be seen. So they put the Tawny Moors up to do their dirt. Because they relatives.
Yeah, because Moors is the one who showed them how to get over here.
Now, when you go back to Cortez, what's the first thing Cortez did when he got to South America? Start killing motherfuckers, right? Out the gate, that's an open declaration of war.
Yeah.
Who ended the war?
They did.
Where you find that at? You read anywhere where somebody ended the war?
Nah, they ain't said it ended.
Nobody said it ended. The contract was predicated up on the ceasefire.
Yo, okay. Now that's starting to click. Okay, so you keep going.
So now you have to go to something called the Paris Accord. The Paris Accord is known in the Moorish community as a treaty of peace and friendship. And if you look at the Paris Accord and the motivator for it, what motivated it? It was a ceasefire agreement because the British was robbing the Moors on the high seas when they was returning with wealth that they had captured over here.
Oh, wow.
In turn, the Moors, the conquistadors, was robbing the ships of the British when they got done robbing the other Moors.
Wow.
Right? All this is in the paperwork. This is actually the backstory. They was fighting each other. And they fought to a stalemate. And when you had a stalemate, in order to start over with a new chess game, you both have to see the game is over. Now we got to start with a fresh game. The fresh game is the new contract. The new contract is an agreement between the British and Crown and a corporation called Al Marak. The corporation known as Al Marak headquarters was in a city called Fez. Fez is the capital, or one of the major cities, I should say, of modern day Morocco. But modern day Morocco wasn't Morocco before the 50s. What was it? It was grouped in with Tunisia and I think Algeria or Algiers as what they call Al-Maghrib. Right? The problem that they have, they already got kicked out of Africa. Now Europe is kicking them out of Europe. They need somewhere to go. Right? Now, their offspring can be seen. Tip or tip. Prime example. Right? You can look at his history, because the Arabs is the initiators of the transatlantic slave trade in the sacking of African villages to get what